It's going to be pretty good, and it's going to have a lot of information in it. Hopefully, a lot of things that will help you and will change your life. So we'll get into that. This video today is going to be about boring businesses. I feel like the middleman business model is a very, very boring business. But listen, boring is how you get paid today. Boring is where the money is made. And so if it's got to be boring, listen, I'm okay with that as long as it's getting us paid, as long as it's taking care of myself and my family. I have no problems with that. So let's go ahead and this is live, so I give everybody just a second or two to jump in. While I'm doing that, hey, this is for all of the MBOs, the students out there who have their own middleman businesses and who are waiting for their business to be finalized. It does take a little while to get those businesses built and to get all the automation installed. And so, but my middleman business is Book and Move. You can go and check us out at bookandmove.com. And so this is the new logo for our shirts. I always tell the students, always be advertising. ABA, always be advertising. Always, no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing, always let someone know that you're in business, that you have a business. And the way to do that is by ABA, always be advertising. And so, because it's important, your business has to bring in clientele so you can generate revenue. And again, the number one way to do that is to promote your business, always advertise your business, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. And we'll get into some middleman stuff. And I'll talk to you today about why I believe the middleman business is, in my opinion, the perfect concept going forward. And if you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. I believe it's a perfect business concept going forward because for a few reasons, and I'll kind of go through this, but right now, like, jobs are not safe. The job market is volatile. Let's see, there's immigration, legal and illegal, who's after your job. There's outsourcing, people on the other side of the world who are willing to do your job. There's over-debted college students who are coming out with almost worthless degrees but have the debt, so they need to go to work. They're coming for your jobs. AI is coming for your job. Automation's coming for your job. Your coworker who's sitting next to you, who's willing to do your job after they fire you and not ask for a pay raise or anything like that. She's just willing to pick up the extra load because she needs to keep her job. She's coming for your job too. So let's get into it. So in 2026, I want you to know that the goal is not to work hard. In fact, I always say that the times that I was struggling the most in life were the times I had the hardest jobs. I worked the hardest. Now think about you. If you're always tired, you're always burned out, you're always consumed by the job. And a lot of us, we like to take pride in saying, I'm a hard worker, I'm this, I'm that, but it's really not that cute. You're AKA, I'm the hardest worker there. AKA just means that you're probably doing most of the work, carrying the load, and underpaid. That's what it meant for me. Is probably what it means for a lot of you. Just think about it. The ones who make the most money on the jobs or the places you work, are they doing the hard work? No, it's you. So you're never going to get ahead working hard. That's not a recipe for financial freedom. Hard work. It's just not. So smarter work, now that is a recipe. Building a system, I always say on this channel, you're either owned by the system or you own the system. If you own the system, you can make yourself rich and wealthy. If you're owned by the system, you're going to make somebody else rich and wealthy. Nothing wrong with having a job, right? I'm just stating the facts, right? Don't get mad at me. So let me know, guys, in the comments if you agree or disagree. And so, but why I believe a middleman business is the best business you can build today. And because number one, it's not that expensive. So we have a couple of options into our program. You can do it yourself, or we can build the business out for you. It's not even as an MBO, a middleman business owner or a middlewoman business owner, you actually don't have to build a website. You don't have to do any of that. You just have to manage your business. So that's why we put CEO. You just go in as a CEO, just oversee your business. The business handles the work itself. It gets you paid. So everyone's chasing AI, crypto, side hustles. You don't have to do that. You don't have to work harder to earn less like most people do. Because believe it or not, the wealthy are not doing that. The wealthy are owning systems. that sit in between the customer and the money. See, that's the middleman process. By the way, if you don't believe the middleman process works, let me introduce you to a couple of businesses that I can name. I could run off 10 in a row, but let me introduce you to a couple of businesses that are middleman models, and they work just fine. So, have you ever used Uber? Correct. Okay. Have you ever used a vending machine? Have you ever used Craigslist, Yelp, Airbnb, Amazon? See, all middleman businesses, they don't actually do the thing. Someone else does the thing, right? And because someone else does it, so Amazon doesn't make your items that you're ordering. Someone else does. They're just a middleman company and gets it delivered to you, right? And in a lot of cases, they don't even use their own vehicles. They use yours. So when you think about Uber, you go to the Uber app, you get an Uber driver, you get an Uber ride. Let me know, smash a thumbs up if you understand what I'm talking about. This makes sense. And you get an Uber driver, they show up and drive you around. Let me ask you, does that person work directly for Uber, or is that person a contractor? Contractor. Are they driving Uber's vehicles? No, Uber doesn't even own vehicles. The hard workers are those out driving everybody around, putting strangers in their back seats. And the ones who are making all the money are the ones at the top who own the system that you're a part of. So, and it's fair because they put their time and effort into building the system. You can do it too. You just choose not to. By the way, the middleman business model is probably not for everybody, but even if it's not, you need to learn how to make money, because the most dangerous things you can do today is, number one, trust that your paycheck is safe. It's not, because your job is not safe. Number two, allow your paycheck to be your only source of income. Very dangerous, because if you lose your job, you lose your only source of income. And number three, stacking money in the bank just to stack money in the bank. Terrible idea. How about use some of the money to create more money? That's a better idea. How do I know that's a better idea? Let me ask you. Well, I'll tell you this. I'll let you find out, because you guys don't always agree with me. Shon-Jhon don't always tell the truth, right? So that's probably what you're saying. I like to think I do. And if I don't know what I'm talking about, I'll let you know that, hey, I'm just guessing. If you know better, let me know in the comments, because this is a community. But if you want to know if leaving the money in the bank is a good idea or a bad idea, go ask the bank what happens after you make a deposit. Then you will know that the banks will use the money to make more money. You will just look at an app of fictitious numbers because your money's not even in the account. What do you think happens when you deposit $10,000 into the bank? You think it just sits there? No, that money's long gone, 10 times over. So, but the middleman business model is, to me, one of the most simple and boring, overlooked cash flowing models that you can start today. And when I say boring, here's what I mean: predictable. By the way, smash the thumbs up if you would like to have a boring business, right? Let me know in the comments. Would you like to have a boring business? I happen to love having a boring business. For the person who owns a vending machine, that's a boring business. All they do is plug it up, fill it up, and then go. Just like me, if you go to bookandmove.com, there's my website here. Here's my middleman business logo. If you go to bookandmove.com, you won't find me. If you're watching this anywhere in the country and you need your move, you need to find movers, go to bookandmove.com, book your move in 60 seconds. But you won't find my phone number. You don't talk to me. I'm not on there talking to customers. I'm not doing any of this. The work is done automatically, just like a vending machine does. You put your money in, you pay, you select your snacks, it gives it to you, off you go. The owner is not involved. The owner shows up every once in a while, just make sure the machine is stacked and it's running correctly and it's plugged in. Right? So the same with the middleman business. You go to one of my middleman businesses, the bookandmove.com, and you're gonna, if you're a customer, you're gonna go there. The customer's gonna go there, put in their information, pay their deposit, $150 minimum, to me, and then the website is gonna give them, the automation is gonna give them the mover. Just like their chips come out, the mover's gonna come out and say, hey, I'm your mover. I'm gonna be the one moving you, not me. We're just a connection platform. So boring to me is predictable. Predictable is scalable. Scalable is sellable, and sellable equals wealth. Let me know in the comments. Drop a 1 right quick down in the chat if your goal in 2026 is to become financially free. I don't know. Maybe the people watching this channel just want to be entertained. They don't actually want to be financially free. But if your goal is to become financially free, then drop a one in the comments. Let me know, because I could be off with this. I could be up. There's a one. There's a one. All right. I see you. I see you. There's a one to comment. One person. Appreciate that. Somebody wants it. Let me know in the comments if financial freedom is a goal for you. Smash the thumbs up if you don't mind, guys. So, is it a goal for you? Is it something you want to accomplish, or are you not that, or are you not that serious about it? And it can be that way too. And I'm not mad at you about that. It's your call. You get to do what you want to do or not do what you want to do in this life. It's up to you, right? But to me, boring businesses, laundromats, boring businesses, vending machines, boring businesses, storages, boring businesses make a lot of money. Service marketplaces, boring businesses make a lot of money. Middleman, boring business, makes a lot of money, because boring businesses don't care about your motivation. They pay you because they're needed. I could be out with my family today and someone can go to my website and book a move and pay me. I'm not even involved. So, by the way, if you get into the Elite Middleman program, we actually build the website out for you with full automation. It does take a while to do it, but you'll get a running business. And the goal is within 90 days to have your business at 10K per month. Then you can think about leaving your job, or you can do both. So let's talk about what a middleman business actually is. Number one, so you can have a little clarity. Number one, you don't do the work. So I own several middleman businesses, but the one I'm talking about today is Book and Move. It's obviously a moving company. See the little guy there with the box with the thumbs up? It's a moving website. But I don't own trucks. I don't own crew. I don't move anybody. So I don't do the work. You don't do the work. You don't need a bunch of employees. You don't even have to leave your house. It's up to you, but I recommend getting off the sofa and getting out of bed. But again, it's up to you. So, but I don't need to do all of that. My website just solves one problem: connecting customers with service pros. And that's it. I just sit in the middle, collect the paycheck. That's it. I'm not the hero. I'm essentially the vending machine. That's all I am. So an example of a winning middleman business would be moving, cleaning, junk removal, website design. Shout out to everybody who just got into the website design. Event services. I have a few events and parties. I have a few ISPs. I have a few MBOs, middleman business owners, who have party event setups. And they don't own any bounce houses, and they're not DJs, and they do party setups. Just nuts. These people pay a lot of money for parties. I got one student, I was like, what's the minimum you charge out there for parties? He was like, $450 is our first package, because he offers 3 packages. It's like $450 is our first package. Comes with this, this, and this. And I was like, what do you take for deposit? He was like, I take $200. So we take a $200 deposit, and then the person who does the other things in the first package, like the DJ and some party games, they take the other $250. It's got me thinking, Scott, you're not going to be by yourself. It's got me thinking about starting my own middleman party rental company for kids. Junk removal, home services like cleaning and whatnot, junk removal, hauling, painting, carpet cleaning, window tinting, vehicle detail. It just goes on and on. I need to do a video about my top 5 for 2026 that I recommend if you're going to start a middleman business. And it doesn't have to be anything you're excited about. The industries I don't like moving, but I know people hate moving. So it's the perfect industry to get into, to get customers to pay me, to get away from the pain of having to move themselves. So, but you don't have to necessarily like the industry. The industry's there to make money. So we know that AI is replacing workers, not replacing owners, but replacing workers. So, but AI can't replace ownership, traffic, systems, relationship. AI does not kill the middleman business model. And the reason it doesn't is because of who we work with. So we partner with what I call AI-proof industries, like movers, like cleaners, like pest control, like lawn care, like maintenance, like vehicle tinting, vehicle detailing, AC and heating, hauling, delivery, carpet cleaning, whatever, TV mounting, on and on, birthday parties, whatever. So these industries cannot be replaced by AI because AI can't do them. Roofing, plumbing, etc. AI can't fix your garage. And so we partner with service industries. We call them ISP, independent service pros. We partner with them. So I partner with movers. 35 movers here in Dallas are my friends. They have the trucks, they have the crew, they have the equipment, they have the know-how. They go out and do the work and they're happy to do it. In fact, they pay me $150 per month. You can do the math. They pay me $150 per month to be listed on my Book and Move website, right? So 35 ISPs, movers, paying me $150 per month, think about that, to be listed on my website to have access to the job board. Because when we book a job on Book and Move, the customer's already paid, the job's already booked. This is not a lead, it's a confirmed reservation. So they need these jobs, so they pay $150 per month. I have ISPs in cleaning. I have students, MBOs who have cleaning services. They charge $97 a month, whatever number works. But it's passive income. And again, it's a boring business because whether you get off the couch or leave your house or not, every month, those 35 ISPs are going to pay you $100 to $150 per month, whether you work or not. So if you just get 20 of them paying you $150 a month, that's $3,000 per month from your couch. I'm just saying. So this thing is powerful. Listen, if Alex Hormozy or somebody amazing out there, some multi-millionaire, somebody who's big on YouTube was pitching this idea, this thing would be on fire. I know this thing is great because people will be going nuts to get their own middleman business. That's why I believe you better get in quickly because this thing is going to really, really take off. If you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it below. But what I learned is people still need cleaning, they still need moving, they still need fixing, they still need building. Demand is constant, supply is fragmented. So anytime demand is stable and supply is messy, I win because I bridge the gap. You have the customer, you have the ISP, the independent service pros, you guys call them contractors, we call them ISPs. They need to meet, right? It's just like connecting two friends. And then if they get married, you get to be the best man or the maid of honor. Essentially the same concept. We're going to connect the pro with the customer and get paid for the connection every time. So AI is and we partner with AI, by the way. We use AI in our marketing, AI in our forms, AI all over our websites. We partner. Listen, I ain't afraid of AI. I'm not worried about AI. Why? Because AI is going to help me make even more money. Now, if you're sitting in front of a computer or if you're talking on the phone at your job, yes, you should be concerned because AI is going to replace you at some point. That's why I said it's dangerous to have one source of income. Because if you lose it, you have none. One is none when it comes to your income. So for those of you out there and you believe that AI can replace you, eventually at some point it will. Why wait until that emergency occurs? Why not be proactive? So AI replacing customer intake, booking, follow-ups, dispatch, reviews, scheduling, payments. AI helps us with all of those things, so we don't have to do it. So AI doesn't run the business, but AI helps us to manage the business. Hit thumbs up. Let me know if you guys are following or if you understand what I'm talking about. Why I believe essentially that a middleman business right now today is the perfect boring business. So oftentimes during the day, I'm trying to figure out how to fill my schedule. Do I have lunch with someone? No. All right, what else am I going to do today? Go shopping, go take some swings on the golf course, go play some pickleball, go fishing, go walking, try to find a place to hike here in DFW. Like, what am I doing? I might go see a movie. Like, a lot of times I'm trying to figure out how to fill my schedule. And the reason it's like that is because I own a very boring business. Yes, very boring. It does not need me. It's a business that runs without me. It's like plugging up a vending machine. Okay, now that the vending machine is plugged up, it's working properly and it's filled with snacks. What do I do with the rest of my day? That's what a middleman business is, essentially like a vending machine. So, but deposits get collected online, automated booking, automated dispatch, jobs get posted to the providers Providers accept the work and you get paid before the job happens. Someone could book a move that's a month from now and I get paid today. I don't have to wait. So the fastest way to freedom, look, just to be honest with you, isn't having multiple jobs, isn't working 9 to 5 until you can't do it anymore. It's getting paid without doing the work, even before the work starts. Before the work day even begins, I'm paid. I could be sleeping at night, wake up in the morning to stripe alerts, back to back to back. What's happened? Someone's going online in the middle of the night, book their move. No chasing invoice, no payroll stress, no burnout. Like if you're yawning at work, you're burned out, you're tired, mentally and physically just exhausted, and you're just like, get me out of here. And so with the middleman, when we're yawning, it's more out of boredom. Like, what am I going to do today? That's the schedule. So I've even gotten back into the gym. So you can start see these guns start to come back to life. But I try to fill my schedule with things I enjoy doing, because probably the biggest lie that you believe today is that you actually have to work hard to make a lot of money. You don't. If I can just change that thing about your mindset, if I can get you to understand and believe that working hard is the fastest way to poverty as opposed to the fastest way to riches. It's the fastest way to poverty as opposed to the fastest way to riches. You work hard, cute, you stay broke. You're on the hardest system to make money. If in case you hadn't figured it out, working a job is the hardest way to make money. How many millionaires do you know who work jobs? W-2 employees. I'll wait. How many? Now, on the other hand, how many paycheck to paycheck, struggle life people do you know working a 9 to 5? A lot, huh? Right? Might even be you. You might be on the struggle bus, right? So just proving to you that working hard doesn't always equal financial freedom. In fact, I believe it's the opposite. I believe it's easier to make more money working less. Did I say it too fast? I'll say it again. I believe that it's easier to make more money working less than it is to make a little bit of money working hard. I've worked hard. You know what my bank account said? Little bit of money. Now, I don't work hard at all. You know what my bank account says? A lot of money. Right? Now, I have so much time, I started teaching others how to do the same thing. So, but who's a middleman business for? Overall, by the way, smash thumbs up if you understand what a middleman business is. If it's making sense what I'm explaining, smash a thumbs up. Let me know you understand that a middleman business is simply a business model where you take a customer and a service provider, connect them, and you get paid in the gap. So you see bookandmove.com, right? So bookandmove.com, by the way, if you know anyone in America who needs to get moved, send them there. And if you email me and let me know, as soon as they pay a deposit, I'll send you $25 of that deposit. How about that, right? I love taking care of people, helping people, right? So, all right, but this is a perfect example. All right, so you see bookandmove.com. Bookandmove.com is one of my middleman businesses. I have 3. I'm about to do another one. So, by the way, if anybody wants to advertise or promote their business on my channel, I will certainly shout you out. Just put it in the comments and then you can work with my team. And if it's a good fit, we'll let you promote here. If not, we won't. But here's my business. Smash the thumbs up if what I'm about to say makes sense. So here's my middleman business. Put a 1 in the comments, smash the thumbs up if I explain this well enough to where it makes sense. So here's my middleman business, Book and Move. All right. So Book and Move is a middleman business. Book and Move is a moving service, right? Well, a moving connection service, moving platform, right? A booking platform like booking.com, right? Kayak. They don't own hotels. They don't own flights. These are all booking services, booking sites. That's all this is. So if a customer goes to bookandmove.com, here's your customer, right? There's your customer. Here's your mover, ISP. So I have a customer. I have an ISP, independent service pro. You guys call them contractors. We call them service pros. I have them, and the customer needs to get moved. The mover meets a customer. They need each other like so badly, right? They can't they can't live without each other. Like literally, their business can't survive without each other. But the mover needs the customer, and the customer needs the mover. The problem is they don't know each other. They do not know each other. That's like the main problem. They don't know each other. So now what happens? Because they don't know each other. Okay, somebody put a 1 in the comment and say this makes sense. Smash thumbs up also if you don't mind. So they know each other. I'm sorry, they don't know each other. So it's a customer and it's a mover, an ISP, independent service pro. And they need to get connected. But who's going to connect them? Voila, here I come to save the day, right? Super middleman. All right. And so the customer and the customer and the service pro needs to get connected. The customer needs help. The service pro needs the customer to make money. And so what I do, I created a site that brings the two together. It's just a plug, right? Street terms. It's just a plug. So I'm going to plug the two together. But there's a catch. I'm going to get paid. So I'm going to take the customer. The customer's going to come over here. I'm going to promote bookandmove.com. This is as simple as I can explain it. Put a 1 if you understand what I'm talking about, or just hit the thumbs up if this is making sense. And so the customer is going to come. I'm going to promote bookandmove.com, just like you're going to promote your business. Well, Shon, how do we do that? We give you the templates. We give you the blueprint. We give you everything to promote your business, okay? You don't have to think about it. It's all done for you. But so the customer's you're going to promote your business. I'm going to promote bookandmove.com. Customer's going to come to bookandmove.com website. They're going to see, hey, book your move online, move anytime. 60 seconds or less, you're done. Customer's going to go through the website, tick, 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 tick. Here I am. I need to move on this date. Here's where I'm moving to. Here's where I'm moving from. Book it. And then as soon as it says that, it'll say, here's your quote, $150 deposit due today. Pay. Bam. Customer's going to pay the deposit. Customer is done. They booked their move, paid the deposit. Off they go. Now, they still don't have a mover assigned. They've just booked their move and they're on with their day. Now, the mover gets an alert from bookandmove.com. Bookandmove.com says, hey, mover, I know what you need. I know what you want. And guess what? I got a customer for you. Right? So here's an alert. Bing. They're going to get an alert. Hey, mover, Miss Mary just booked in Madison, Mississippi. And she's moving on whatever day at this time. Here's what she's moving. Here's how much it pays. Are you available to take this job? That mover, ABC mover, is going to look at it and say, heck yeah, we're taking this job. Click. They're going to view it. They're going to accept it. Bam. Automatically, while I'm out with my family at Chuck E. Cheese or something, I'm out with my family. I don't even know Miss Mary is on bookandmove.com. Well, then I get an alert that she paid me. Then I know. But I don't even know who she is. I haven't talked to her or anything. I don't know this lady. But she needed a move. She came to bookandmove.com. She booked her move. Smash thumbs up if this is making sense. And this is why a middleman business is so boring. So she does that. Then she's off back to work or whatever she's doing, gardening, or I don't know, whatever she likes to do. And all of a sudden, ABC movers, more than them, but one of the movers, ABC, gets it, views it, says, I'll take this job from Miss Mary, takes it. The job gets assigned to that mover. Now, I didn't talk to the customer to book the move. I didn't take the deposit. I didn't contact the mover. I didn't assign the move to them. What happened? It's fully automated. It's a fully automated system, just like a vending machine is. The customer came to book and move the vending machine, put her information in. I'd like snack number 5. Paid. The vending machine says snack number 5 is $2. She put her money in, paid. I'm paid. That's my deposit. Then the vending machine takes the snacks and drops it to her. My website Book and Move finds the mover, connects the mover to her. Hey, Miss Mary, I'm ABC Movers. We're going to be getting you moved on this date, this time. I'll be the mover connected to you. Done. Now you're probably thinking, is it really that simple? Yes. Ask the students, ask the MBOs who have their businesses, right? I have MBOs who have cleaning, moving, garage repair, AC and heating. They don't do any of this work. They don't do any. You guys seen the videos. I have one of my favorite guys, Lloyd. This dude is active military right now on the other side of the world, literally living in Germany. His cleaning service is located in Charlotte, North Carolina, on the other side of the world. And every time a customer goes there and books, he gets paid. Every time an ISP says, hey, I need some work from you, brother, he gets paid. Oh, I didn't even mention that. The ISP who gets the work, they don't get that for free. No. They pay me $150 per month to have access to that. They'll pay you. I'll show you how to get paid. So again, this is a boring business. If you don't think it is, then let me ask you, the way I described it, did I mention me doing any of the work? Did I mention me jumping in a truck and moving furniture? Did I mention me calling a customer, emailing a customer, contacting a customer, talking to the customer? Nope. Did I mention me talking to the ISPs, the movers? Nope. So all of this is done without me? Yes. Just like a vending machine. Just like a vending machine. So, but listen, if you're a burned out employee, if you're a burned out service business owner and you want to convert your business to a middleman, if you're burned out from side hustles, because this is a legit business. It's not a joke. If you're tired of not being free, tired of not controlling your schedule, having limited time, don't want to be famous, just want to be free. But that's who this is for. That's who this is for. So you're not selling labor, you're selling convenience. Convenience always wins. Because the reality is in this year, 2026, people are time poor. They're overworked. They're underpaid. They cannot get a raise. They cannot get a promotion. Smash thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. People are going to bed scared to death that when they wake up tomorrow, AI is going to have their job. Right? And we know companies are not loyal. They are ready to get rid of you. So I'll leave you with this because, again, none of this is to scare you. None of this is to frighten you. None of this is to beat you up. I don't come to this channel to beat you up. I come to this channel to wake you up. We don't need each other pounding each other, topping on each other, just pounding, just beating away. That's not what I'm looking to do. I'm not going to take my belt off. I have one on, but I'm not going to take it off. I'm just here to wake you up and encourage you and say, listen, you cannot sit there on your hands and hope this job's going to be there tomorrow. If AI or automation can replace you, they're going to fire you. Even if it doesn't happen, there's outsourcing. There's companies that just want to close and save money. Your job is not safe. These companies are not there. It's hard to even find a 5-year job, let alone a 20 or 30, which is why buying a house is a stupid idea, but I'm not going to talk about that on this channel. Go to my other channel, Minority Money Mindset, and then I'll talk about how stupid a house buying is today. So, but again, the goal in 2026 is not to just blindly wake up, go to work, get paid, go home burned out, repeat the process, and look at your struggle bank account. That's not how you want to live. That ain't how I want to live. The goal is freedom, financial freedom, lifestyle freedom, time freedom. To do what I want to do, when I want to do, how I want to do it, with whomever I want to do it with, and have the money to do it. So let me ask you, do you have a goal in 2026 to be financially free? Smash a thumbs up. Put a 1 in the comments. Let me know. Or am I just talking to myself? Am I just having a mirror conversation with myself about what I want to accomplish? Because nobody else really cares. No one else is interested in building financial freedom. If you want to stay in the same position you're in, have at it. I don't. I have no problem saying I want to make $1 million this year. I have no problem saying I don't want a 9 to 5. I don't care who's hiring. I'm not interested. I have no problem saying I want to live in a multi-million-dollar house with my family, where every time we go home, we're blown away that we've been blessed to live here. I want to be able to walk on a car lot with my family and say, whatever you want to buy. When my kids get married, I want to buy them houses and cars. I don't want to just give them flowers. Nothing wrong with that. But I want to say, look, here's the key to your new house. Here's the key to your new car. Anything you need, I got you. Anything you need. And no, I understand. I know I don't understand. I don't understand why like billionaires are like, when I die, I'm not leaving anything to my kids. You gotta be nuts. What are you talking about? I wouldn't even do this if I didn't have these kids. That pushes me. How stupid. No, I'm giving my kids whatever I can give them. Well, that's stupid. Well, tell that to the good Lord. Doesn't he give you things you don't deserve? He spoils you, right? Okay. So, but I'll leave you with this. If you have any question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. If I see it, I promise I'll respond. If I don't, sorry I missed it, post it again. But if you understand after this video what a middleman business model is, it connects a customer with a service pro, and you put the middleman business in the middle. If you understand that, smash the thumbs up. Let me know if I'm teaching right. If you have a question or comment, drop it now. Let me see it. But if you understand what a middleman business is, it's simply a business model that connects customers to service pros without you doing the work. That's all we do. Right? So if you make $150 per customer, some students make more, it just depends on the industry you get into. But if you want to make $150, $200 per customer, all right, let's say you're in the same industry that Paul is in, right? Paul is in the bounce house. What's the website? Let me see, I got to remember it. Paul is in the kids party and bounce house, right? So Paul has 3 packages. Gosh, I wish I could pull it up. Trying to think of it. Paul has 3 packages, right? So Paul has, I don't know what the names of the packages are, but he has 3 party packages. Might come with a bounce house, might come with a DJ, might come with a magician, just a bunch of cool things. And he said his lowest package, which is his basic package, which is like a DJ and games, comes with, it's $450. And he takes $200 from the customer on a deposit up front. If he only books one of those per day, just one per day, all of a sudden, Paul has $6,000 for the month. $6,000. He doesn't DJ parties. He doesn't leave his house. Easy money. Shout out to the ones who have website design middleman businesses, where customers might pay $2,000 to get a website built. They don't even build the websites. The ISP does the website. The middleman business owner, the MBO, they don't build the websites. I'm thinking about doing that. Now, I know you're saying, how could you keep doing all these middleman businesses? They're as easy as plugging up a vending machine. Once the website is built, the automation is included. I have my own software that does all the automation. Once the book, deposit, dispatch automation is included, I could build 100 of these. They all do the same thing. They connect customers to the service provider and take a deposit in the middle. That's it. That's it. So, all right, I'll leave you with this call to action. We have a couple of options. We have option number 1, which is the do-it-yourself option, where you get the masterclass, you get all the templates, all the training, everything you need to start a successful middleman business. It's a do-it-yourself. It's the pro package. You can make money day 1. I teach you everything you need to know how to do it. But it does not include me. There's no training from me. You just get the training, the videos. And there's no training. There's no weekly. There's no monthlies. There's no group calls. And we don't build the website for you. You have to get your own website. So you have to do all of that yourself. We just give you the blueprint. That one is the pro plan. And that's the least expensive. But if you're like, hey, dude, I don't want the pro, give me the running business day 1, then you want to get in what's called the elite. We build the business out for you. We give you your own beautiful middleman business running day 1, fully automated day 1. We essentially hand you an online vending machine, and all you have to do is plug it up. And so whatever industry you choose, That's fine. You could choose cleaning, moving, vehicle detailing, vehicle window tinting, television mounting, kids parties, DJs, bounce houses, uh, hauling, junk removal, garage repair, plumbing, roofing, lawn care, landscaping, AC and heating, maintenance, carpet cleaning, cabinet installation. This goes on and on and on. And but whatever industry you want to get into, it does not matter because we're going to grow your business, build it for you, teach you how to grow it, then teach you how to scale it nationwide. So let's say low end, you get one customer per day at 150 bucks in your city. Then that's the only city, 150 per day, you still make 4,500 per month. Now, you take that same 4,500 and now we go into city number 2. Now you're at 9,000. Now we go to city number 3, right? Now you have 13,000 and a half. We go into city number 4, city number 5. All of a sudden, you're at 20 grand per month as you grow. Now it takes a while to get into these markets, but let's say within a year you go from $10,000 to $20,000 per month. I always say once you get to like $200,000 per year, inflation's not going to bother you. You're not going to be worried about inflation. You're going to live in the house you want, drive the car you want, and live the life you want. So again, I got to go. I got some things I want to do today. I got to get out the house and run a few errands. Otherwise, I could be here with you all day because my business does not need me. My ISPs, they're the ones doing the work. My MBOs, my students, they can be on here with me all day. We can literally chat all day because it does not need them, right? So if that's something you want to do, get into the elite program where we build it out for you, get it up and running for you, then all you have to do is put the word middleman in the comments below if you want to get started. There's the pro package, which is the do it yourself. And then there's the elite package, which is the we build the business out completely for you. So if you want to do that, as a matter of fact, what you should do is put pro in the comments if you want to do it yourself. And you should put elite in the comments if you want more information about how we build the business out for you. And I have I got to start keeping up with the list of all the middleman businesses we're launching for the MBOs. I got to start keeping that list. Hit the thumbs up, by the way, guys. Let me know if I did at least a decent job of explaining what a middleman business is. Just smash the thumbs up and let me know. That's the only way I know, hey, at least I did okay, or let me know in the comments. All right, so I'll give you just a couple of seconds if you have a question, last second. If you have a question you want to ask it, go ahead and drop it right now. I appreciate everyone who chimed in, watched the video. But again, you guys need to understand that the boring business right now is the way to go. The exciting businesses, the hard work, that stuff's just going to wear your body down physically and burn you out mentally. If you really want to enjoy life, you really want to live on your terms and make money while you get to do what you want to do, because you may be sitting there, because it's so hard to get employees to not think like an employee. Employees, they just got to believe that the hard work is the way to go. An employee just has to believe that there's no such thing as not putting in the work and still getting paid. And then my question to you is, if that's true, then ask your business owner, the boss, the person you work for, ask them. Ask them, is it easy to make money, a lot of money, without doing the work? They'll tell you, yes. You know why? Systems. You go to vending machines every day. You plug it up. The vending machine takes care of the customer, serves them, and gets you paid. Where's the owner? Is the vending machine owner sitting next to the vending machine? No. Where are they? Who knows? But they're not there because the vending machine doesn't need them. It's a boring business. It's a boring business. Middleman is a boring business. All right, I got to go. If there are no questions, I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to drop a question if you have one. Go quickly, go quickly, go quickly. I'll respond to it. Appreciate all the feedback, all the love. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Ain't no business like a middleman business. All right. So in the comments, put your questions. if you have any, if you need to email me directly, I'll put my email link in the first comment below. I'll put the links to the courses. It's not really a course, just call it that. I'll just call them programs. I'll put the link to the programs, the do-it-yourself, as well as the we build it for you. I'll put it in the comments below. And if you are interested in one of those, just put elite if you want the done for you, and put pro if you want to do it yourself. And it's completely up to you. All right, I got to go. Have a wonderful, blessed day. If you or someone you know needs moving, please send them to bookandmove.com. Again, I'm not like a lot of these YouTubers. I don't just talk about doing something that I don't do. I don't feel like that's ethical. I'm going to, I feel like I have integrity. You see my family back there. I represent them with my character. You do too. You represent your family. And so this channel is going to be about integrity. It's going to be about a little bit of motivation, mainly activating you. It's going to have some stuff in there that might tick you off, but listen, I'm not trying to do that. I would like to be friends with you. I don't want to make you angry at me. I'm not here to, it's necessarily, motivate you. I'm here to activate you. I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to teach you that it's easier to make money by owning the system as opposed to being owned by the system. By the way, you're either going to own the system or the system's going to own you. There are no two ways about it. All right, I got to go. If you're moving or you know someone who needs moving, if you send them to the site and they book and you shoot us an email using the contact email on the website, we'll send you a $25 referral bonus. It's going to come on a gift card. It's going to come to you. So if you want to make an extra $25 just by telling a friend, go to bookandmove.com. You can copy the link, put it on your Instagram, your Facebook, does not matter. When a customer does it, you let us know. We're going to send you a $25 referral gift card. See, ABA, always be advertising, right? I got to go. I got to find out what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I'm kind of getting hungry. And so I'll probably go and have a snack. I got to find out where my wife is because I always say when she's not around, my wallet is burning because she's out shopping. So I know we need a few things for the house. We've hosted family for the past month in this house. For the past month in this house, we've hosted family. Different parts of the family. Sister, daughter, mom, in-laws. We've hosted everybody for like 30 days straight. My wife didn't have to go to work. She hung out with everybody. I didn't have to go to work. My business works without us. And we were able to host family and do what we want to do. Listen, you do what you want to do. I'll just leave it at that. I'm going to do what I want to do, right? So hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. And if you want to get on my personal finance channel, shoot over to Minority Money Mindset, where I teach you to think like the minority when it comes to personal finance. This channel's about business. That one's about personal finance. Go check it out. I'll see you guys on the next video. I must get out of here. I've said enough. And if that doesn't convince you or motivate you to be active, I don't know what will. I got nothing else to give you. All right, guys, peace. Have a blessed day.